To avoid indeterminate forms, we are going to generate some standard limits and standard formulas. So in ninth one, we discussed about limit x tends to a x power n minus a power n by x minus a. You see, observe the pattern, and if the problem is there in such a pattern, your answer is n into a to the power n minus 1. And we discussed it, this formula is true. This law of this standard limit is true for all the values of n, for all real values of n, okay? And in 10th point, we discussed different examples, and this is one among those, okay? Limit x tends to a x power m minus a power m by x power n minus a power n is m by n into a to the power m minus n. Now I am going to discuss 11th one, okay? This is 11a and this is 11b. First of all, I will discuss about 11a, and we need to use this 11a again as a formula for in different situations, okay? First of all, here I am going to derive it. Just look there. Limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x to the power 1 by m minus 1 minus x to the power 1 by n divided by x. What I do is, see, this is 1 plus x to the power 1 by m. I just subtract 1 and I will add 1 for this numerator, okay? This is the problem, and I will consider the problem in such a way. Limit x tends to a 1 plus x to the power 1 by m, okay, minus 1 minus 1 minus x to the power 1 by n plus 1, and the whole thing is divided by x. Just have a look what I did. I just subtract 1 and I added 1, okay? 1 plus x to the power 1 by m minus 1 minus 1 minus x to the power 1 by n plus 1 divided by x. And the next thing is, this is equals to, you just split it. Limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x to the power 1 by m minus 1 divided by x, okay? Minus limit x tends to 0, 1 minus x to the power 1 by n minus 1 divided by x. Just have a look, okay? I just common out that minus from the two terms, okay? Limit x tends to 0. See, minus 1 minus x to the power 1 by n and plus 1 it is given. See, plus 1 and this minus 1 minus x to the power 1 by n. From these two terms, if you common out minus, it will become minus limit x tends to 0, 1 minus x. See, you just send this minus inside, nothing will happen, right? And the next step what I do is, this is x tending to 0, okay? If x is tending to 0, 1 plus x tends to what? Yeah, I am going to utilize the first formula again, okay? To use this first format, I need to make it as in that format. For that I am searching. So as a part of search, you need to think about, yeah, as x is tending to 0 here, okay? I see, I mention here and then I will erase. As x is tending to 0. If x is tending to 0, what you will say? If x is tending to 0, x is very near to 0, then 1 plus x is very near to 1. So 1 plus x tends to 1 will happen. As x is tends to 0, 1 plus x tends to 1 will happen, okay? Right. And in the same way, as x is tending to 0, 1 minus x also tends to 1 minus 0 only. That in the sense 1 minus x also tends to 1 only. These two things we need to accept, okay? X is very near to 0. As x is very much nearer to 0, 1 plus x is very much nearer to 1 as well. 1 minus x also very much nearer to 1. So this x tends to 0 is nothing but, since 1 plus x is involved, okay, 1 plus x tends to 1. This x tends to 0, you can rewrite this x tends to 0 as 1 minus x tends to 1. Okay, so what I do is, I will consider that 1 plus x as some p. Okay, yeah. Take 1 plus x is equals to, you may take anything, okay? Take it as some p, and 1 minus x as some q. Then what will happen? Just have a look. Then this is equals to limit x tends to 0, not x tends to 0, as x is tending to 0, what I said? X is nearer to 0, 1 plus x is nearer to 1. So limit p tends to 1, p to the power 1 by m minus 1 divided by, as I took 1 plus x as p, x is simply nothing but p minus 1. Okay? Minus limit, as x is tending to 0, since x is very much nearer to 1, 1 minus x is also very much nearer to 1, but here we took 1 minus x as q, so q tends to 1 and q to the power 1 by n minus 1 divided by x. Since I am trying to express everything in terms of p and q, now this x is nothing but what? 1 minus q, okay? 1 minus q. See, now give this minus to the denominator and make it positive. Here 1 minus x is there. I need to rewrite it as q minus 1. So in the next step what will happen? Limit p tends to 1. The numerator is p power 1 by m minus 1. This 1 can be written as 1 power 1 by m divided by p minus 1. And give this minus to the denominator, it will become plus. Limit q tends to 1. Q power 1 by n minus 1 power 1 by n divided by q minus 1. In numerator, just I rewrote that 1 as 1 power 1 by m, 1 power 1 by n. The denominator is as it is. Now just look at the format. The first format as well the second format. See, what is the first format? Limit x tends to a, x power something minus a power something by x minus a. The same format it is there, but in the place of n we have 1 by m, and in the place of a we have 1. Similarly here, in the place of the power it is 1 by n, and in the place of a we have 1. So now as per that format, what is your answer? Our answer is what? That power into a to the power n minus 1, okay? I will write here because of the space. So that continuation, this is equals to this power 1 by m into 1 power 1 by m minus 1 plus the power 1 by n into 1 power 1 by n minus 1. 1 power anything is 1 always, 1 power anything is 1 always. At the end your answer for the problem is 1 by m plus 1 by n. So at the end what I conclude is, for this problem, limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x to the power 1 by m minus 1 minus x to the power 1 by n divided by x. For this problem our answer is simply this power 1 by m plus this power 1 by n. How? See, the simplification part is like this. First of all, you just subtract 1 and add 1, and then separate it as two separate limits, okay? Limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x power 1 by m minus 1 by x on the second part. Now to convert these two limits into the required pattern, you just take this 1 plus x as some p and here that 1 minus x as q. Okay. Now since this 1 plus x as p, it will become like p power 1 by m minus 1 by p minus 1. And since this 1 minus x as q, q power 1 by n minus 1 by 1 minus q. And on simplification, then our answer is 1 by m plus 1 by n. In the same way, now we need to do this 11b. Okay? If it is clear, I will erase it and then I will discuss this 11b. First of all, have a look. So just look at the board. Limit x tends to 0. Limit x tends to 0. As we discussed in 11a, in the same way I will try to do. Okay. Limit x tends to 0. Just rewrite this root 4 plus x as 4 plus x to the power 1 by 2 minus this cube root of 8 plus 3x as 8 plus 3x to the power 1 by 3 divided by x. Okay. Now you just think that this 4 power 1 by 2 is 2. This 8 power 1 by 3 is 2. 8 power 1 by 3 is 2. 4 power 1 by 2 is also 2. In the previous problem for 11a, I just added 1 and subtracted 1. But here I just subtract 2 and then I will add 2. Why? Because depending on this square root of 4 and then cube root of 8. Okay. My idea is this 4 plus x to the power 1 by 2 minus 2 minus of 8 plus 3x to the power 1 by 3 plus 2 and the whole thing is divided by x. Okay, just as we discussed that in the previous problem. Now I will split again it into two parts. Okay, this is equals to limit x tends to 0 4 plus x to the power 1 by 2 minus 2 divided by x, and then from these two terms just to common out minus limit x tends to 0 8 plus 3x to the power 1 by 3 minus 2 divided by x. Okay, see, just recall that standard pattern. Limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a. That is the standard pattern, right? But here this is 8 plus 3x, but what I have here it is x. So to get that 3x, I will multiply with the 3 and I will divide with the 3. Okay, 3 and then 3, no problem, right? And now you just write this 3 out. That's in another step. And here, as we discussed in the previous case, you just take that what this 4 plus x as take 4 plus x as some p and 8 plus 3x as q. The same pattern, 4 plus x as p and 8 plus 3x as q. See, as x is tending to 0, since x is almost 0, p will become 4, and here x is almost 0, then q will become 8. Now the problem will become like this is equals to limit x tends to 0 will become p tends to 4. Okay, and here it is 4 plus x to the power 1 by 2 minus this 2 can be written as 4 power 1 by 2 divided by this x is simply nothing but what? P minus 4, right? I will write everything in terms of p. Okay, just a minute. X tends to 0 will become p tends to 4. 4 plus x power 1 by 2 will become p power 1 by 2 minus 2 will become 4 power 1 by 2 divided by x will become p minus 4. Okay, minus limit this is x tends to 0. So as x is almost 0, q value is 8. So now convert the problem in terms of q. Okay, q tends to 8, 3 into this 3. Okay, 8 plus 3x is simply q. Q power 1 by 3 minus this 2 can be written as 8 power 1 by 3 divided by 3x. Since 8 plus 3x is q, 3x is what? Q minus 8. Okay. Now this is equals to, just have a look again, it is of the standard format. Limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a. So 1 by 2 into 4 power 1 by 2 minus 1 n into a power n minus 1 minus 3 into, here power is 1 by 3, 1 by 3 into a is 8, 8 to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. Yeah, that's what we need to simplify. So this is equals to 1 by 2 into this 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. This is 2 square. So 2 square and minus 1 by 2 is simply 2 power minus 1, which is 1 by 2. Minus 3 and 3 will get cancelled. Okay. Minus 8 is 2 cube. 1 by 3 minus 1 is minus 2 by 3. You need to simplify actually. 2 power 3 into minus 2 by 3 is 2 power minus 2, which is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is 0. At the end your answer is 0. But without this procedure, directly if you replace x with 0, what will happen? Directly if you replace x with 0, 0 by 0, indeterminate form will happen. To avoid that indeterminate form, we need to do this total work. And this work is completely depending on the first standard limit, that limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a is n into a power n minus 1. Okay, have a look.